You know, the best thing about being Brazilian is that we invented thongs and waxing. I mean, you're welcome.
Spent any time on that? I mean,
I'm
we're being
good.
accused of worshiping Baal, and the creator of that piece of art is sitting with us.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, but he upset me earlier, and I don't want to plug him now.
Oh, okay.
Now we've commissioned one of your paintings to do our logo right here. Super excited about it. We're going to have to do a whole episode about, talking about the painting, what you did when you went through it, etc.
And I did a series. Like I think I did only like 3 of these bulls, and one of them is in the Netherlands, another one is in San Diego, and the original of that piece is here somewhere in Phoenix.
Do you want to hear a really fucking stupid joke?
Oh well, sure.
Okay, so this blonde chick is reading the newspaper, and she starts crying, and her boyfriend looks at her and he goes, "What's the matter, babe?" And she goes, "I can't believe this. 2 Brazilian people died skydiving." And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And she's like weeping, right? And he goes, why is this affecting you so much? And she's like, "I just can't believe that they'd allow all them to do that. Like, why do they keep skydiving? This is ridiculous. This is a problem. It needs to be stopped." And he goes, "Well, accidents happen all the time." And she goes, "No, you don't get it. Like, this is an epidemic. It needs to be stopped right now." And he goes, "Why are you so committed to this? Like, what's the matter?" And she goes, "Do you know how many a Brazilian is?" Told you it was a stupid joke.
A Brazilian percent. You know, the best thing about being Brazilian is that we invented thongs and waxing. I mean, you're welcome.
Yeah, but why don't the girls do the waxing, but they don't shave their legs? So it's like, hey, we're going to remove the hair here, but we're going to leave it everywhere else.
Are you worried about it?
Clean place
it's a
to
fair
eat.
question.
I mean, no, they
It's a
shave.
fair question.
Actually, they shave their legs up to their knees, and then their thighs normally are unshaved. But there's also like not hairy. You know what I mean? And
Hold on. So no. There's no way that I am the odd man out here. Their legs only get hair from the knee down, and then from like the hip flex up.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you're saying is that their thighs don't get hairy, so they don't shave.
Yeah.
Release
Girls,
the comment section.
Help me out here.
Release the comment
Post
section.
pictures.
I was going to say, this son of a bitch is going to be like,
Yeah.
go to Zon HQ, send
go.
pictures.
I'm calling shenanigans on that.
Yes.
I think
We need
that
proof. I need backup. Oh, a galera brasileira me ajuda aqui. Manda foto das pernas das mulheres, porque senão esses gringos não acreditam, meu.
he's probably right.
I don't know that I trust that. I don't know that he didn't some super maniacal thing. And he's like, "Everybody send pictures to Zon HQ.
I did. I said, everybody send pictures. I told all the Brazilians out there to help me out and send pictures of your girls' legs.
You're going to get Brazilians of messages.
I see what you did there. Love it.
I knew I'd bring it to a giggle. What the fuck were we talking about? Oh, yeah. Pedro from Meta. You want beef?
You want beef?
Did we circle back around to that?
No, it's okay.
Oh, hey, why don't we talk about the little piece of art you've got back there? Because we haven't yet, really.
Ooh.
We haven't spent any time on that. I mean, we're being accused of worshiping Baal, and the creator of that piece of art is sitting with us.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, but he upset me earlier, and I don't want to plug him now. Totally kidding.
I'm like, who?
What did I? But what? Yeah, that's a print, right?
That is. Mm-hmm.
That Zon did. He gifted to us, and I immediately was like, "That's going in the studio." We are in talks, not talks. We're in the works.
We're in process.
We ordered a commission from you, and I'll be posting it on our story as soon as you give me a viable option of doing that.
I sent you them yesterday.
You sent me a screen recording.
No, baby. I sent you
He was going to call me bitch and stopped.
Yeah. The ones that I texted you, those are straight up downloaded reels.
They look grainy as hell. But anyway, whole thing is he is putting together this fantastic commission we're super excited about. We will be pulling down the TV that we never used for putting the logo on like we said we were going to, and we're going to put the commission right here. However, as a thank you for all, giving us the print and all the things that you've done, giving us interviews, and the first interview got jacked up, and so you came back in and re-recorded with us, actual friend of the show, really do appreciate you. I was actually introduced to your artwork before I ever met you, and I reached out because you're a freaking wild man. Anybody who knows Zon knows you're gonna get just an experience in meeting you, right?
You do have a reputation, sir.
Yeah, and you did this yard sale of your artwork.
Yeah, it was yard
sale.
Yard
Nice.
sale.
Nice.
Love it.
I get it. However, I was like, wow, this guy's paintings are fantastic. And it, to me, was, I don't want to compare your art to other people's art. However, at the time I was really diving into Basquiat, and it has that gritty graffiti feel to it as well. And I was like, holy shit, this man's art is fantastic. And I didn't even realize that our paths would cross. And I had actually posted your yard sale as a check this guy's stuff out. This is fantastic. And our stories have intertwined in multiple different ways because one of my business and life coaches, when she went on her first date with her now husband, was at one of your galleries.
Yeah.
And so unbeknownst to me, you and I become friends, all this, unbeknownst to me, she was talking to me about needing to ship art. And I was like, you should talk to my guy Zon. He does it all the time. I'm sure he has some pointers for you. So I made the introduction to you two, and she ends up finding out that was where our first date was. And then a picture that you had posted of that gallery, there's a silhouette, and it's of the two of them on their first date. And she goes, oh my God, I want that painting that was in that picture. And you had already sold it. And you were like, but I have my last print of it. And so she bought that print and gave it to her husband for Christmas. And so it's just a crazy story that to me, it's God provided 6 different ways that we were going to end up becoming friends, right? Now we've commissioned one of your paintings to do our logo right here. Super excited about it. We're going to have to do a whole episode about, talking about the painting, what you did when you went through it, etc. And really discuss that. But I've loved your work for years. And my girlfriend about cried when you gave me the print to give to her, and it's on her dresser right now as we speak.
Love it.
And then I gave the other print to her daughter, and she absolutely loves it. So inspired that she painted you a bunch of paintings to have this morning. And I really liked the, what did she say? It was Zon crossing into another realm.
Yeah, it was a portal.
Yeah, portal. Thank you. And something about exterminating bad spirits. And I was like, that's Zon. That's definitely Zon.
Here we are.
But
the cool thing about that painting, thank you so much. I really appreciate
Absolutely,
it,
brother.
That painting behind you. I did it at a time in my life that I was being challenged to really grab life by the horns, and to grab life by the horns, and I did a series. I think I did only 3 of these bulls. And one of them is in the Netherlands. Another one is in San Diego. And the original of that piece is here somewhere in Phoenix. But the idea that there's a number 8 on the top right-hand corner, and that is the 8 seconds. That's that idea that you have to grab life by the horns, and to win, you just got to last 8 seconds. Every 8 seconds, grab it again. That's it. Is that persistency, is that commitment to that vision, and knowing that it's going to hurt, you're going to get defeated, you're going to get beat up, but as long as you hold on for fucking 8 seconds, you can do it again.
So we don't worship ball at this show. Is that what you're saying?
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Comment section.
Is to grab life by the horns and last 8 seconds at a time.
Well, tell them you're saying.
Life is meant to be awesome. That's one of them. That's the one. Well, I'll tell you that. Well, I think we talked about that before on the show, but that life was meant to be awesome phrase came to me in a moment that I was going through a really tough time. Actually, I have a lot of those, which, hell yeah. And I was reminded that the path that I would choose next could dictate, would definitely dictate the outcome of my life, and at that point, a song was playing in the radio that said that life was meant to be awesome. And through a series of events that happened just in that second, it became really clear to me what the next path was going to be, and which brings to the second saying of Zontopia, which is because fuck you. Once that choice is made, there is nothing else that is going to stand in the way. And that because fuck you is not to the naysayers, the haters, to the people, is to that little voice that is inside of our own heads that is planting all the little seeds of doubts and insecurities and things like that, is questioning. That's the one that we really have to say because fuck you too.
This is the Lunatics and Legends podcast. We fully endorse Mark Lamb for Congress in CD5 here in Arizona.
Make sure to get out there and vote in the primaries July 21st from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m.
See you there.